Hi everyone, meteorologist Chad Evans here with a look at your daily weather forecast video, sponsored always by Trent Johnson State Farm. Trent is my agent.com. Now, two changes today, and these changes have been gradually occurring over the past few days in terms of our next couple of storm systems. One, the next storm system that comes in really later tonight, tomorrow, continues to shift a little farther southward. Now, we're still getting rain out of it, but I think the better shot at getting more than an inch of rain will be south of our area. But we're going to tack on more rainfall in addition to what rain we had, what drizzle we had yesterday and last night, and the rain we had the day before. Also, the system for early next week looks like it's speeding up a little bit. So rather than a Tuesday night, Wednesday kind of thing with rain, it may be shifting more towards Tuesday itself into Tuesday night and then ending early Wednesday morning. So those are a few of the little changes right now based on new data that's come in over the past 24 hours, but still surges of cold air ahead. There will be some little spurts where it gets a little milder in between. You know, these multiple surges of pretty cold air coming in as we end November and then move right through the first half of December. It's not like it's going to be cold, really cold the whole time, but there'll be periods where it's 20 degrees below normal easily, 25 degrees below normal, and there will be some snow showers at times. And before the 20th of December, there is the risk of some accumulating snowfall, not just once, but more than once as well. At least minor accumulating snowfall, but it does still look like before Christmas it should turn milder and more in the way of rain rather than snow, unfortunately, towards Christmas. So all that said, this is drizzle, patchy light rain or misty rain we had last night and this morning with some of the fog around. Solid low clouds area wide. Little bits of drizzle and mist at times continue, and that'll be the case in through the rest of the day. We see some of the fog and mist here at Fowler on US 41, and then this is Frankfort Attica exit on I-65 with overcast and a pretty thick haze with temperatures running in the 40s. It's 49 here at Covington, 46 Delphi, 46 at Round Grove, and 43 Rochester. And again, the trend today since yesterday has been cooler. Highs today generally running in the upper 40s to perhaps mid 50s, and that should do it. The clouds tend to lock in though, because even as we get any sort of break in low clouds, the high and the mid-level clouds stream in. So bottom line is pretty much now, right through tonight, and right through Friday night, and Saturday morning, it's going to be hard to find much on the way of clearing. Any sort of little break will be very hard to find. And even though this model does, you can see here, begin to clear the skies on Saturday, I think the skies may be a little stubborn to clear. So we'll go cloudy for much of Saturday, but then possibly a clearing trend later on in the day. And of course, rain and drizzle is ahead. So patchy drizzle, patchy misty light rain developing today, lasting into tonight, and then a little more widespread rainfall you see right there coming in tomorrow, and still some light rain around even into tomorrow evening with fog around as well. So the gloomy, kind of damp, wetter weather will continue, and you can see a little more in the way of some rain coming in with time, especially tomorrow. And then it exits Saturday morning. And then after that, again, the clouds try to lock in for a while, and then maybe a little clearing later on in the day. Rainfall-wise, from this point right up through Saturday morning, just a few hundredths up towards Enos, DeMont, Roselawn, near 1/10 of an inch at Winnebago, Rochester, Peru near 1/3, same at Logansport, Monticello, near 4/10 at Fowler perhaps, maybe 1/4 of an inch of rain at Remington, and 1/3 at Kentland. Once you get to Lafayette, potential's there for 1/2 inch of rain. You go southward, maybe 1/2 inch of rain at Lebanon, 1/2 inch at Kokomo over to Flora, and perhaps more than 1/2 inch here, Tab, down to Covington. And the highest amounts will be down towards Rockville and Cayuga, where you may get 8/10, maybe 9/10 of an inch, but I don't foresee areas even down here getting, say, like 1 1/3 inch, 1 1/4, anything like that. Nothing over 1 inch of rain. And then we watch this system. After some sun on Sunday and sunshine Monday, we cloud up quickly. This system's coming in pretty fast. Some showers late Monday as a little weak cold front comes in, a few isolated showers, and then the rainfall comes in for Tuesday. So this is into Tuesday, rain ends on Wednesday, and then colder air comes in. We note the lines here are tight, so the wind picks up. The winds are out of the northwest, and we may even have a few lake effect snow showers over like Fulton, towards like Pulaski and Miami counties on Thanksgiving Day, as highs will be colder, only running in the 30s. So that's your first batch of colder weather. Notice right here, here it is coming in Thanksgiving and beyond. Much colder weather. Then it moderates a little bit, so it gets briefly warmer. You see temperatures briefly go above normal. And then here comes a bigger shot of colder air in early December. And then there'll likely be a third shot downright Arctic air that comes in further into December, and be aware of the risk of getting some snow showers as well. So here's the colder air coming in, the multiple rounds of it. You see the blues for anything before December 20th. Now you will notice, see that orange right there real quick? There's the cold right there. There is a warm up around Christmas, so temperatures will likely be above normal, and it'll be rain and fog towards Christmas rather than cold. And then after Christmas, see that blue come in? It gets much colder towards New Year's, temperatures going back well below normal, and the risk of snow going up as we welcome 2026. Overall rainfall wise from now through New Year's, you'll notice a lot of white or pale yellows on the map. That indicates normal to slightly below normal precip. But the green right there, that is for the rain around Christmas. So the bottom line is very late November, and for the first about 20 days of December, your precip is a little below normal or normal, and a lot of that's going to be snow, actually. Once we get towards Christmas, the rainfall goes above normal. We get rain in here and a thaw, and then after that, it gets colder again, and we'll start to get more snow early in January with time. And speaking of the colder weather, this is a wind chill snapshot of early December. So this is a random day I pulled out when the cold air is in place. Wind chills teens here. Notice they are well below zero in Iowa and Minnesota. I do think before the 20th, we will have a period of wind chills that may drop to as low as 20 below zero, and we could have a few overnight lows near zero or a hair below that before, again, we skyrocket towards Christmas and it actually rains. And there are the scattered snow showers coming in very late November and early December. Snow showers coming from the northwest, may even have a couple clippers come in as well with some snow. So it's certainly, I guess the point I'm trying to drive home here is it's certainly going to be more persistent winter cold and flakes coming into this forecast with time. Those three big surges of cold air that are ahead. So after today's upper 40s to low 50s, temperatures steady in the low to mid 40s tonight with the fog, the drizzle, the areas of light rain. Fog, drizzle, light rain gives way to periodic light to occasionally moderate rain tomorrow with fog around and a 51-degree high. And highs will vary from 48 to 54 area wide. So for Pioneer at South Adams, the semi-state at South Adams, rain, fog, winds out of the east-northeast, and 48 to 50, so raincoats needed headed to South Adams as Pioneer will be in the semi-state. Then we look ahead to Saturday, a little patchy fog, drizzle, light rain in the morning, cloudy, and then potentially some clearing later on in the day with highs in the 40s to about 50 area-wide. Sunday, we get a little more sun, so we break the clouds up a little bit. It's kind of a partly cloudy day overall. Winds out of the west-northwest, a high of 54 after 30s in the morning, but highs 51 to 57, not so bad for Sunday afternoon. Now we're looking ahead. Let's look to not this weekend, but next weekend for the Old Oakham Bucket game. I want you to prepare for colder weather for that game because kickoff 26 at 7:30. We'll be in the low 20s for a lot of the game. We'll have a little bit of a breeze. Your wind chill's 13 to 18. It looks dry, no snow falling, but much colder for this Ross-Ade matchup. This will be the coldest home football game of the year at Ross-Ade, so bundle up for the old Oakham Bucket game. Now let's look towards Thanksgiving itself. I'll have a Thanksgiving graphic tomorrow with the exact forecast, but for now, after 49 today, 51 tomorrow, 46 Saturday, 54 Sunday. There's a 58 Monday, a few showers late. Wet Tuesday, 55. Colder Wednesday, 44. A few showers in the morning. Thanksgiving, highs only in the 30s with a few lake effect snow showers and breezy. Friday, we're in the 30s. Next Saturday, remember I showed you at the old Oakham Bucket game, it's going to be in the low to mid 20s. The high should only be about 29. For next Saturday, with morning lows around 22. A lot of cloudiness around. The game looks dry with no snow, but there could be a few spotty snow showers perhaps in the morning through about midday. So certainly we go from feeling more like November to feeling more like December and into January, everyone.